This is Heather Dye reporting live with the news you can motherfucking use. And I was inspired by a friend today, but I got a very interesting topic. And basically, I think that we should normalize not giving a fuck. Like, just not giving a fuck. Because you can give a fuck too much, and that becomes a problem. And all my life, I didn't realize that I was actually the fucking problem. I was always the problem. And I thought that I was being helpful because, if you've been through something and you know the outcome and you don't want to see the next person go through it, and you feel like it's some tips that you could give them to possibly prosper in life and bypass the fuck shit, you try to extend your knowledge or tell somebody something. And I try to not ever do it in a condescending way or disrespectful way, because I don't like being talked to in a certain way. Even if you think that I'm dumb or you think that I'm doing something wrong, just talk to me, don't talk at me. So I try to give a person that same respect. But you could even be trying to come from a loving place and be like, I don't think this should go this way, or I think you might could do this a little bit better, and it's just my opinion, it ain't set in stone. I'm just trying to extend, my courtesy to you because I love you. And that motherfucker still be, I don't know why you trying to tell me, and why this going on. And you're like, God damn, you right. Who in the fuck was I to give a fuck? Who was I to ever give a fuck? So what I learned was, you will spend your time wanting something for somebody that they don't even want for themselves. You could want a motherfucker to raise their kid like they somebody that know how to act in public, but if that's not what they want, then you just nagging them and you in their way, and you a problem. Or you could want somebody to eat better and exercise and do things better for their health to prolong their life, but if that's not what they want, you know what I'm saying, then you in the way, you a problem. You trying to push something on a motherfucker that they don't even want. You can't want shit for a motherfucker that they don't want for themselves. And that was always my problem, thinking that a motherfucker wanted what I wanted, and that's not true. So you can become in the way, and you can start becoming a problem. And what I learned is to not give a fuck. Like, you could never pay me to do that shit again. You couldn't motherfucking pay me to give a fuck about what nobody else got going on. If that shit ain't about me and Irie, that shit out of my jurisdiction. It's out of my motherfucking jurisdiction. I can't help you. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you got going on. I don't care to hear about your problems. I don't care to try to help you work it out. I ain't trying to better you. I want you to be exactly who the fuck you are. And if who you are is offensive to me and I can't dig it, then I just have to long handle spoon your ass and not have you nowhere around me. Because if you not ready to admit your flaws and face your flaws and dig within and grow and aspire to do better and want better for your life, who in the fuck am I to want that shit for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, who in the fuck was I ever? I ain't God, you know what I'm saying? And who's to say what I feel is right? Maybe, you know what I'm saying, you doing exactly what you need to be doing, and I'm in your motherfucking way. You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn, you know what I'm saying, the hard way to don't be giving a fuck about people. Give a fuck about you, your children, and you know what I'm saying, whoever love you and you love them back, and they treat you with respect and you treat them with respect, and y'all, got a good rapport with each other, then you stick by those people's side. And the people that, you can't really get down with because their morals and their values and their background and their substance don't really equal up or add up to your shit, you just have to long handle spoon their ass. Like I said, deal with their ass from a distance. Like, I love you, but I love you way the fuck over there. I fuck with you, but I fuck with you way the fuck over there. You don't need to be at my house at my dinner table. We don't gotta go out and kick it on a motherfucking weekend, no shit like that. You go your separate way, I go mine. Ain't no harm, ain't no love lost. I love you to death, you know what I'm saying? I want you to love you to life, rather. I want you to prosper, everything like that. But we don't have the same views and outlook on life. So it's nothing we really have in common. So it ain't no reason for us to really be around each other. And that could be, family, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to have the same friends that you grew up with. You're going to transition. And when you start praying for elevation, the crazy part about it is God start elevating you. And if he know that you can't elevate around these people, then he going to remove them and put the type of people that you do need around you for your success. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I don't think that's a bad thing or something we should be angry about or anything like that. But life is a transition. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is promised to you. Some people are for reasons. Some people are for seasons. Some people are for lessons. Some people are here for a good time and not a long time. You know what I'm saying? Some will be in your life for a long time. But I learned to not force my views or my wants on another person, because that's wrong. All I gotta do is see that that shit don't add up with me and remove myself from the motherfucking equation. That's all it was ever supposed to happen. So the next time you catch me giving a fuck, it'll probably be in my next lifetime. I got reincarnated before that shit happened. And I think that we should all normalize not giving a fuck unless it is something that directly affects us within our household. And that's news you can motherfucking use.